Hey there, Mr. Strings. I'm so pleased to clip your wings. Hey there, hey there, hey there, what? Hey there, my Dorito posters, what's up? Alright now, let's play Star Ocean and the Divine Force. Oh man, I just realized I kind of been putting off, grinding in Bloomtown. I mean, I did a little bit of it a day or so ago. Man, I don't even remember when I last did it, man. Yeah, and I also have to do grinding and Sea of Stars. Wait, and then again, I'm like level 20 in the Sea of Stars. I don't know. I don't think I'll have to do that much grinding. I don't think I'll have to do that much grinding, so I think it'll be fine. Oh, whoa, whoops. I almost forgot the opening is like super copyright AF in this game. Please don't copyright strike me, Square Enix, or whoever owns the song or whatever. Please don't do that. I'd be very upset if you did that. Alright, we have to talk to you, Miss Melthea. Yeah, I want to show you the orders, because I want to recruit you. Yeah, so, could you sign my petition? Yeah, no wonder the person, Postal 2, went mad. Then again, Postal is about, how it's basically about how mental illness, basically. My favorite thing about it. Yeah, it's about how mental illness is often stigmatized and blamed on other stuff. Hey there, Mr. Strings, I'm so pleased. Yeah, though it's rather violent, yeah. Obviously, not everybody is like that, obviously. Oh no. Oh no. No, no. Remain an outcast and as a... Oh no. Yeah, so Tio's granddad was not a good person to all the Sciomancers. Yeah. Seeing as he kind of fucked over the last three Sciomancers this, kingdom had, because he was a bit of a scumbag. I can kind of understand that. I mean, Midas literally saved Albraid's life and, got his arm back. But, because he used a sexy alien arm that was basically made of rubber and all that. Because she has the same powers as, Luffy, apparently. Well, I mean, not as strong as Luffy, but, it's like, he's made of rubber, she's made of rubber, how did that happen? Yo ho ho, she ate a pipe cum. Alright now. Alright, we need to go to the castle. We're off to the castle. Alright now, we're off to the castle. Alright now, you see, back in my kingdom, in the Art Kingdom, we had a castle that was, underground and inside a big cave, and it was dedicated, and, we even had this, big mural, depicting the cosmos. Yeah, and the arcs, kind of mapped out the entire cosmos and all that, Earth Eye and all that. Yeah, unfortunately that all went away because the Mennonite decided, hey, I don't approve of, the Queen marrying a human. Although, to be fair, seeing as the Mennonite was basically, tortured by humans, back when she was captured during the war for, around, 20 or 30 years, I mean, I don't blame her. Oh, hey, Bert. Alright, now, we need to show you the orders. Yeah, you're the second signature that we need? Unfortunately, the third signature is for the person we haven't even met yet. Yeah, it's mostly because Tio's, refusing to forgive himself. Yeah, I mean, Commander Tio, did betray the kingdom, and, he kind of had to change of heart at kind of the last seconds. I think he kind of realized it wasn't going to be the best for... I kind of think he was kind of pressured by his old man to, take part in it. Because obviously his old man was, a very ambitious, not nice person. Mm. Yeah. I like to think Theo was, mostly roped into it, but he might have, yeah, he might have been, mostly roped into it, unfortunately. Yeah, the Duke, did hold a lot of power and, was basically his dad and all that. Yeah, you know how it is, with family, that's not really the best, Hmm. Yeah, the human behind, Indy knows a little bit about that, unfortunately. Not as much as, some other people, though. Some other people out there, have it, far, 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 far worse. Alright, go to Koto and the garrison, okay. So we have a location to where to go. Okay, I'll just get over there. Alright, I'll just go right on over there. Hopefully we can, hopefully. And then as soon as, alright, now where is Koto? Alright, now we need to head to the seaports of Koto. Alright, into the garrison. Alright, now, and we need to go Vale, outskirts. Yeah, it was a big desert area. Kind of reminded me a little bit of Ganondorf. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't... Yeah. Yeah, would Ganondorf, hook himself up to the Scorpium? Scorpium? No, I don't think so, unless he, could find some way to control it for his own ends. That's just the kind of person, I think Ganondorf is. I mean, Ganondorf's the kind of person that, used to have the loyalty of the Gerudo, but, they kind of, were like, damn, you're kind of crazy. So he kind of surrounded himself with a whole bunch of monsters, and, that were much easier to control and all that. And there's a reason why he, used a puppet made of his own power instead of really anything else. Alright, I'm sure the captain is somewhere in here. Wait, are you the person I'm looking for? Oh yeah, you're the guy. Yeah, you're Captain Gotho. Your name kind of reminds me of, Mother Gothel, which was in, Tangled. Probably the last great, Disney movie, really. Yeah, how does Disney go from, making really dark villains like, the villains in Pocahontas or like in Hunchback of Notre Dame? And now they're too afraid to, show children being traumatized by the death of their parents, or, learning what Ohana means, or, having a puppet misbehave. And, they ended up making, Mulan a lot more racist than it was previously. Yeah, it was actually a really cool... Yeah, the story, Mulan was actually really cool back then. I really liked it. But, the remake? Absolutely not. That was, hot dog water. They absolutely ruined it with the live action. I don't even know what they were thinking with that. Yeah, so Gothel is pretty hurt by, the betrayal, obviously. Yeah, obviously I would be too, understandably, because, Dio, kind of got countrymen kind of killed, unfortunately. Alright, I understand. I understand, but, I like to think that Theo was kind of roped along, but, I don't think that will, I don't think that'll quell the despair or anger or resentment that, people feel. Yeah, the Emperor is kind of, wielding unimaginable power that could, vaporize the planet very quickly if we don't take care of it. Yeah, obviously the Scorpion are, like, super duper highly advanced. They're like AI and all that. They're like, they're like cybernetic beings and, made of AI. And, obviously that's not good because that's very, very bad for this planet. It's basically a Rimworld that's, very underdeveloped and, got introduced to, more modern things. At least more modern for the sci-fi world. That we're kind of, tipping the balance of power, in favor of the Empire. And they also kind of brought a plague over too, as well as monsters from outer space that were kind of really wrecking the place. Yeah, I kind of like that, that worm attack, in the mine, kind of led to all this. Yeah, that was even part of the conspiracy. You remember? the birds in the harbor that were spreading the disease were too. All right now, Captain. Let's duel. I will show you that I am strong enough. Yeah, one of my favorite things about Letitia as a character is she uses two swords. It kind of reminds me of Lloyd Irving a little bit. Oh wow, he's almost dead. Oh no, he's going for an attack and intelligence boost. Unfortunately, I'm really strong, even though I have like 0 defense. Yeah, sorry about that. That was a friendly sparring match. Friendly sparring match between a royal and one of the knights. Or whatever this guy's rank is, like, oh right, yeah, with a captain, right, yeah, a royal and a captain, having a friendly sparring match. All right, now we can get the L. Now we have all 3 signatures. Your fair princess no longer requires your perfection. Oh, sorry about that. Wait. No, this is running a little bit. I'm sorry. I shall convey to him as such. Alright, so do we take the orders to Tio? Question mark after this? At least I think that's what I'm supposed to do. Alright, I'll try doing that first. Right now, obviously, we need to go to dungeons. Alright, for Tio. I mean, Duma. It seems like some of the Dumas are evil, but some of them aren't. Yeah, that could be that, possibly that the Scorpion that are the bad guys are like some sort of, faction that's, kind of a little different from, our Duma. Now, that could indicate that. I mean, yeah, it seems like the Duma we know was like, no, the Scorpion don't have, ranks or kings. Yeah, alright. Or maybe Duma's been cut off from, the rest of them for so long that he's, like, not in on the loop. But, he seemed very on the loop of the rest of the plan, Scorpion, a long time ago. Yeah, though, obviously Letitia's not gonna want to go along with, Obviously Letitia's not gonna want to go along with, Alright, the dungeons are down here. Oh, whoops. Alright, now the dungeons are this way. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that, I'm sorry, I really should stop drinking soda, really. I should really stop drinking soda, but, I kind of really like it. Granted, it's not exactly the most healthy, unfortunately. I apologize. I also apologize for my nose running earlier. I hope that wasn't, too distracting. I swear I wasn't trying to be gross on purpose, okay? Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Also, we need to talk to our old man about the zombies in the prison. And also about improving the conditions in here. Because this place looks miserable and there's undead down here. Yeah, that's kind of a bit of a problem. Yeah, what if you need, like, prisoners to live so you can, like, interrogate them or something? Yeah, I swear, this prison, quite a miserable, place, yeah. Yeah. Hey, Mr. King, you're aware that there's, like, zombies inside your dungeon? I mean, maybe he'll listen to his daughter about that? I don't know. I think maybe he should probably listen to his daughter about that? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I would listen to her about that. Alright, gotta remember, there's spikes in the wall for some reason that... Sorry, there's like spikes in the wall and I kind of, keep running into them. But, there's like spikes... What am I getting hit by, dude? You mean there's like spikes in the wall? But why would they do that, dude? Obviously, that's, what would DSP say about that? Alright, well, what sort of things would DSP say about that? Yeah, he'd probably blame, like, the developers or something for that. And, be really, and be like, and I wouldn't do that because, I mean, Square Enix is not my favorite, company in the world and all that, don't get me wrong, but, they still do pretty good games sometimes. I mean, I enjoy a lot of their games. I mean, granted, granted, Pixel Remaster could have been a little bit better. And, obviously they are kind of, obviously they shouldn't have gotten into, NFTs or, done those, terrible live service games. But, back when this was made, I was like, they were really pumping out lots of RPGs for some reason. Yeah, I kind of wish they were still doing that. Yeah, that was a good air. Granted, I think they should probably take their time on making them, so they can make them really, so that they can really make them shining and make them good. And obviously, I do like, Trials of Mana and all that, but, it definitely could have used a lot of work. Maybe one day maybe in another 20 years, we'll get another remake of it. And hey, it'll be more like Visions of Mana. Yeah. Although the people, in Visions of Mana, getting their studio shut down, yeah. Yeah, although that wasn't really necessarily... Alright, come on, Tio, come on. Let's get you out of prison and into the fray. I'm glad we're finally able to recruit him, but I'm glad we're finally able to recruit him. I kind of wanted to recruit him last episode, but I couldn't remember where the door was. Where the door was in this, I couldn't remember where the door was in the consortium. Yeah, because I was kind of because I was blinded them. And I kind of had to look up how to do this recruit quest. So that's kind of why I kind of had quit a little bit earlier than I wanted to. Well, then again, I kind of wanted to see the fireworks anyway, so I was able to see the finale, so I was able to see some of it in about the finale. Plus, some of my neighbors were, shooting off fireworks down the street, and, I got to see one of them shoot off a fountain and, shoot off one of those big fireballs into the sky. But, my city, has a big fireworks show that, they do. And, people from the local church that's nearby, they really like to see it. I think that church is, probably one of the cool ones, yeah. I think St. Mark's is, probably one of the cool ones, yeah. Probably one of the cool churches, yeah. Yeah, that's saying something considering, considering there are a lot of, ones that, have platforms where they can really do a lot of stuff here. That they can really do a lot of stuff that aren't exactly the best, unfortunately. But here, I think but St. Mark's is pretty cool. Hey Lola, what do you want? By the way, Lola, could you please join my party? Nah, I'm not gonna join your party, I'm not a permanent character. Oh, what's that? Alright, Lola, what's this? Pain's data between a Scorpion battleship and Lieutenant Kenny's vessel? Volgoldian ship, okay. Not sure how it'll help you. Will you not come with us? Please join our party, please. Please join our party. No, I cannot. No, please. Oh, you want to make sure nobody misuses the Tyrannus. Well, I don't blame you. You're deciding to help out with the post-war recovery efforts? Oh, I like that. That's nice. That's nice. I like that. It's a shame you're not coming along. We could use another, you know, cute girl. I mean, another formidable warrior in our party. Yeah, it's mostly full of women. Yeah, I beg you. You want us to try to find a way to spare them. Alright, yeah, Letitia's like, I can't make promises, but I will definitely try. I do believe Letitia would be the one to, I do believe Letitia would try to, you know, spare them. You know, if she could. Even if she obviously couldn't. In the end. Yeah, in fact, I like that about Letitia. She's actually a pretty good hero. You know, she's definitely worthy of having that blue eyes and the white hair. And you know, the blue and white aesthetic. Yeah, that's mostly why I picked her. That's mostly why I picked her. Yeah, plus Letitia is probably... Letitia's a pretty good character to start with. I mean, if only because, you know, here, let me show you an ability that she has. Alright, Turban Princess, I will increase the XP gained by allies in exchange for a reduction of your own abilities. Now, it does come with a reduction of her defense and guts. But you know, since I have it at max level, she's getting like 200% more experience. That's why all my party members have like really high levels. Well, aside from Kenny, but you know, she hasn't really been with us too long. Everyone's ready to depart? Okay. Alright, now let's go. Letitia, ready to roll on your end? That's right, Ray. Yes, we've assembled everyone. Alright, time to get the band back together. Adventurers assemble! Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna get beamed up. Alright, now time to beam up. Beam me up, Scotty. Yeah, that's a secret code word to, you know, get beamed up. Depart from Aster at last. Oh no, we're gonna traverse the stars. Oh boy. There's gonna be new danger and new threat around every corner. Right now, where the heck are we? Alright, where are we? Hey, Raymond! Welcome to my humble abode, Your Highness. Oh, Ray, is this your ship? It's like incredible. Look at all this, man. Wow. Not so different from the Tyrannus. But it is different. There's so many lights. I mean, to be fair, the Tyrannus kind of crashed into the world and, you know, was kind of malfunctioning. Ah, that must be Antonio. I like him. He looks a little bit like, you know, he looks a little like Albert Wesker a little bit. Granted, I don't think he's gonna act like that. Hey, well, yeah, Raymond's been traveling with a stunning beauty. No. I mean, Letitia is very stunning and beautiful, yeah. And I don't say that because she looks a little like anybody. Even though that's part of it. Whoa, that's Easter 4? That's our planet, our world. Oh, wow, it looks so good. Digimon. Alright, now. Yu-Gi-Oh! Digital Champions Robots in Disguise. Yu-Gi-Oh! Digital Champions Robots in Disguise. Changing to digital champions to save the esports world. Time to go. It's time to do. Go to prison. Go to Yu-Gi-Oh! Prison. It's been so long. Oh, la. Alright, now, thrusters. Alright, now, let's thrust. Thrust, and a thrust. Thrust is a funny word, guys. Thrust. we have exited orbit. Conventional space. Uh-oh. We're going into space. Alright, are we going to go into warp drive? Are we going into hyperdrive? Are we going into light speed, or are we going to go even faster to ludicrous speed? Alright, I have to make all the sci-fi jokes. They're right here. This is from the record of the battle between the Scorpion battleship and the Azuki from the Tyrannus. She hopes it'll prove useful. Much appreciated. Well, alright, let's get the satellites quick. I have no intention of taking him on head on. Yeah, of course the Scorpion are very, very dangerous. They're like the Borg. Yeah, and the Borg were, you know, quite the opponent, you know, in Star Trek, yeah. They were quite the tough nut to crack until, you know, the Enterprise crew realized their weak points. Yeah, the Borg were kind of a real menace. Scorpion are a collective of life forms that form a new network which spans the galaxy. There were spaceships traveling between artificial colonies and space stations. Uh-oh. Couldn't those be considered their home planet? In this particular instance, all bases and ships are also part of the overall Scorpion life form. Uh-oh. Yeah, they're AI, remember? Alright. Alright now, take me to your leader, beep boop. Yeah, hopefully we can convince this human to be more like Data and, you know, try to be more human, yeah. I would certainly like to do that. Yeah. That's, you know, one of Data's, you know, big things that was in Star Trek. Alright, now what are we picking up? You know, stay out of range of the art. For crying out loud. Oh no, what do we do? Alright. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what's that? Is that good? Is that good? Is that bad? No, we're picking something up. It might even be them. Uh-oh. Oh, where are they? Alright now. That's a Federation ship. Uh-oh. Federation! Uh-oh. That's not good. They're gonna try to blow us up again. Uh-oh. That could be bananas, guys. Those guys might be bad guys. Like the Astoria, they're making no efforts to conceal themselves at this distance. The Adoris should be able to outrun them as well. They picked up our signal. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no, we're gonna have the ship-to-ship battle. Oh no, we're gonna have to battle Bennett and his crew, aren't we? Alright, we're gonna have to battle Kenny's, you know, old, you know, evil captain. Yeah, could you identify who you are? Oh, you're alright now, Curtis Albridge, huh? Okay, nice to see you. Wait, they know the Lawrence family? Wait, what? What brings you out to this middle of nowhere? Right now, what are you? Anti-Federation Vulgarian ship. Understandable. So you're heading to the Scorpion ship too, huh? Hey, maybe we can go there together. Wait, how do you know of the Scorpion? We very recently engaged a Scorpion vessel that was engaging astrospace. Oh, Federation Planet of Fear. Alright, now best to exchange information. They want to make contact. Uh-oh. Okay, hopefully this will go well. Yeah, the Yidis was taken out by an unlawful attack by a Federation battlecruiser not too long ago. No, it didn't attack without warning or cloak. Yeah, Raymond's like, nah, I don't believe that bullshit. Wait, what? What are you talking about? The Federation's most advanced ship has gone rogue. Wait, what? Our ship, on the other hand, is in no such state. Okay, so what's going on with Bennett and his guys, then? Actually, maybe they're not permitted to tell us. You want all the information on Scorpion, huh? Yeah, do you mind? Why don't you tell them about the information? Alright, now, we're not gonna have to... Alright. That means we're probably gonna have to fight Bennett at some point. And seeing as he's also interested in Doom as well, he knows about Scorpion, and he's probably gonna want to, hook himself up to it. The Emperor was talking about, Scorpion, making him into a god or something. No, that's the Divine Force, fusing people with AI. Yeah, I don't consider that divinity. That's just, turning yourself into a cyborg. That's just turning yourself into the Borg. Or, getting your emotions deleted by the Cybermen. Delete. Yeah, we don't want Kenny to get arrested now. We don't want Miss Kenny to get arrested now. We're not gonna let let these guys kill Kenny. No. Yeah, otherwise we're gonna have to be like, oh my god, they killed Kenny, and then we're gonna have to be like, those bastards. Yeah, my thanks, Sir Antonio. Alright, Letitia. Alright now, time to go. Alright now, time to do a meeting in space. Hey, Raymond. Everybody loves Raymond. Although, to be fair, that's not a very good sitcom. Not in my bit. Not to me, Bo. Yeah, it's very much a stereotypical, sitcom. If I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, like it has all the sitcom tropes. Then again, I say that in RPG and RPGs are very tropey as well as anime. Alright, let's move. What a monstrous situation. And full well this journey will be difficult. Quite thrilling to think I will experience what was spoken and request for myself. Oh, she remembers all that far back. I remember it like it was yesterday. On that note, Chloe. Yes, Captain? If you're always out of that, do what it asks, okay? That's understood. Yeah, that's an intercom system, yeah. Hey there, I'm here with Indy. And I have the Cool Ranch and Dorito Tostita, the official, unofficial Tostita of the stream. No. You're just coming up with more stuff, aren't you? Hello there, Mitt. Hello there. Fear Prime, huh? Alright, the undelivered, huh? Container addressed to Veer, okay. Alright, I guess we can try to do that, I guess. Alright now. As usual, it's freaking delicious only at Taco Bell. I mean, of course, I really like Taco Bell. That reminds me. That reminds me. I would probably like Taco Bell. Don't get me wrong, though. I would probably like Taco Bell a little bit more if they actually change your oil every once in a while. Unfortunately, the one where I live is not very good about that. Yo, we can get Kenny a new gun. Alright, let's get Kenny a new gun, yeah. Alright, now. Oh, yeah. If you get Blue Blizzard, you can get an entire meal Taco Bell into my theme. Yeah, that's a good idea, yeah. Alright, I like that. I like that. I like that. You're really. I like that. All right, now let's get those new swords. Right now, there's gotta. All right now. All right now, I need to get myself a new weapon. No, yeah, let's get this. All right now, besides elements of water. All right now, all right now. Let's equip this big gun. Automatic Tus Kumogami. God, that inhabits very old items. Tus Kumogami. Hey, I was just talking about that. I was just talking about that when I was going over Mirabelle earlier today. Yeah, I was kind of going on about that when I was talking about Mirabelle, just not too long ago, just today, in fact. Yeah, that's really, really nice. That's like real nice. Right now, I'll get one of these, and then I will get. And I might as well I'll get 6 of these. Oh, we're really using a lot of money, so we need to be careful. Alright. Alright, now, let's see what kind of gear... Alright, now. Alright, gotta get ourselves geared up before we go into a big fight, yeah? Yeah, we gotta get ourselves, nice and geared up before a big fight, yeah. Oh, wow, I forgot I have a lot of, junk. Oh, wait, she already has good stuff. Alright, I need to get you... where's the thing that I was supposed to get for you? It's gotta be around here somewhere. No. Alright, here we are. Alright, now, and then we get you that. And then we get Nina that. Alright, now, and I get you that. Alright, now, and then I get you... Alright, now. Sorry about the menuing. I swear the game won't be all menus, I promise. Alright, now, let's get that. Let's get everybody nice and equipped with everything. Alright, now. If you get, alright, now I will definitely try to get. Maybe if I do get a blue blizzard, I can probably make it into my themed. perhaps as a joke, I should probably get. Alright, that reminds me. Probably as a joke, I should probably have to get a Dorito taco. I'll probably have to get a Dorito taco as a joke, though. Because obviously people are gonna be like, if I go to Taco Bell, I'm gonna have to do that. I ain't complaining though. Those things are super delicious, so. But then when I tell people I was eating it, they're gonna be like, cannibalism. They're gonna be like, that's cannibalism. They're gonna be like, that's cannibalism. Yeah, no. I am not a Dorito. I am a bat. Well, strictly speaking, I am an arc. Yes, I am an arc. Strictly speaking, I am an arc. Yeah, I am an arc, which is a type of fairy, bat features where, like, the children of Twilight. Yeah, we basically, my people used to map the stars and, have all sorts of, powers based on celestial bodies and all that, as well as the night, and, dreams and all that. And that was back when, before, the big war crime happened. Obviously, that was back before the big war crime happened. Alright, I probably should have been paying more attention, Alright, now. Alright, so I guess I'll go residential quarters. Go, what's down here? Alright, whoa, dude. Alright, somehow I don't think I'm supposed to be down here. But I'll definitely check this place out later. Alright, go to the transport room. Oh, this. For the World Massacre, you can travel to other locations. The option will not be available at certain times. Alright, nice. Well, that's good. Alright, now I guess I will go to the bridge. Alright, and finally, we're at the bridge. Alright, now. Alright, now. Sorry, Letitia, was it? Yes, yeah, and you are, Sayuri. Oh, no, Sayori. No, not Sayori. No. Oh, no. Alright, now. I'm sorry. Sorry, I know it's spelled differently, but because she's a Kenny, Muriel has a hard time getting others to understand her. Things aren't easy for her. Constantly feels the need to do what is right. So the Federation that Kenny's name is the name known to most people avoid making eye contact with her altogether. Sayori, I'm sure your feelings are reaching her. I hope you're right. Alright, now. Just Sayori. Just Sayori. Just Sayori. Hey, Raymond. Everybody loves Raymond. Yeah. Alright, now what are we gonna do? Why you came aboard to get us? We're dispatched to assess an integration suitable for Valguardians. Oh no. So shippers we're dealing with were Scorpium? Uh-oh. Affirmative, uh-oh. The client sure seemed like a human from at least what I could tell. The Scorpion Collective take many forms, uh-oh. Some may appear entirely cybernetic, others as cyborgs or androids, uh-oh. There are also those who are entirely organic in nature. Wait, what? Some of them are androids and cyborgs? Oh no. Horrifying weird knowing handling unknown cargo. Oh no. So we were... Horrifying is an emotional revaluation. I don't care what you think, alright? Maybe someone will be seen and heard about it, that's how I feel. Yeah, it's like, no, we're not cooking ourselves up to AI, you know, and also destroyed Veer. Yeah, that's kind of why why those three, you know, deserters were kind of on Letitia's planet in the first place. Are you confused about it? Do you even get confused? We can't die in a possibility for us to learn the truth of these events as to carry out the mission successfully. Yeah, no, we're not hooking ourselves up to Scorpium, you know, Duma. We cooperate. We shall cooperate as much as possible when necessary. See to it. Aren't you different from the others? Well, after all, you're different from the other Duma, aren't you? Yes, I am a combat model. Yeah, sorry if you guys hear a little bit noise in the background. That's, you know, the air conditioning go off. 5 minutes till the rendezvous. And it felt like off was sailing us. Right now, hopefully they're not hostile. You serious? We'll warp out for 1 minute. Are we sure we can trust this guy? Only one person in there. I'm not exactly thrilled about the terms, but it looks like we've got no choice. Yeah, considering... Alright, now, hopefully they're non-hostile. Now, we understand Raymond's reservations as, you know, the Federation did, you know, basically shoot him down and basically covered their butts about, you know, what happened. Then again, it seems like, you know... It seems like Bennett and his crew have gone rogue. Shall I go too? If there's 3 of us, that'll deter Sire. And they'll deter us from trying any funny stuff. I think that's a good idea. Yeah, we should have like 3 members with us. Yeah, in fact, let's bring everybody with us. Hey there, Curtis. Damn it, Captain. I wasn't expecting you to come aboard. So I guess you're gonna talk like this, huh? Currently en route to the Manuk system. Captain, this emergency I mentioned. There's a warrant out for my arrest. Uh-oh. No. No. Leave Kenny alone. Leave Kenny alone. Leave Kenny alone. Now we're that and ready. Tyrian coffee. Uh-oh. Wait, you're not actually Scorpion, are you? What if I do? You're not actually Scorpion under there, are you? By the way, what's that floating orb right there? To think such a thing took place in the Aster system. So, what's this about rushing off to the Manuk system? Manuk is currently under siege by a large fleet of Scorpion ships. Uh-oh. So, they're basically going around forcibly assimilating people and trying to take over the galaxy? No, the problem is even bigger than we thought. Hey, Duma, huh? You know about Duma? We've been gathering information on our end as well. Uh-oh. You're the ones proselytizing Scorpion's integration ideology, correct? Affirmative. Scorpion is a being that seeks to evolve as a life form. Oh no. Crystal incursions are nothing more than an act that limits our evolutionary choices. It seems the Scorpion is now a monolithic deity. The faction currently attacking Aminu are known as Centralists. Centralists, uh-oh. Ray, do you think, oh, terrorist. Yeah, Centralists, that's a name Brother mentioned during on the Tyrannus. Individuals linked without partiality. So, what are Centralists? The central being cannot exist within our system? Uh-oh. So, they're basically what? Alright, now. Scorpions calling themselves a Centralist, uh-oh. So it is an extremist faction of Scorpion. Oh no, that's not good. Alright, now, I will have to eventually play all the Star Ocean games. I'll have to play 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And yeah, I'm currently playing this one, and that's all the Star Ocean games. Man, kind of funny that they jumped from 4 to 6. Uh-oh, Scorpion in front of Planet Veer? Uh-oh. Headquarters decided to launch a rescue effort in the Manuk system. Unclear who's friend and foe within the HQ, however. We may be even following a Scorpion directive. Uh-oh. So Scorpion might have infiltrated them. And Bennett might be a part of it. Aldorius, uh-oh. Oh no. Bennett was part of it, uh-oh. Oh no, Bennett was part of the Scorpion agenda all along. No. The AI is taking over. Oh no. No, not the AI. Not the AI. No, I knew AI was a mistake. Alright, sure, you can tell us that, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna get Richard, right? Alright, thank you, Mr. Captain. Bye-bye. By the way, did you see... by the way, those guys let me on their ship. Want me to tell you all about it? Alright, well, they're going off. Alright, now what are we gonna have to do? Well, I'm glad that went peacefully. Alright, a location. Manuk system within 25 hours, exactly 6 behind Valhalla Gulf. That's what he said. The larger an organization, the easier it is to corrupt. Yeah, that is true, yeah, unfortunately. A single ship deviating with chain of command is cause for alarm. I mean... Oh no, all those ships are under... Oh no, we're gonna have to engage up on enemy starships? Wait, what do you mean? It'll Duma's reaction, what? What Curtis didn't tell us what was going on. The Scorpion invaded our own world. We're acting in a way that as such to avoid detection. It's not attacked outright in the same way the Manuk location is being attacked now. Wait, what does that mean? Curtis is leading us into a trap? No such may have been right about the Scorpion. Doesn't Duma part of Scorpion must be hiding something. Duma, can you tell us what's going on? No, Duma always says remain silent if they wish to be deceptive. Are you sure that they don't invade? So what's going on with them? Alright, we have to find out. So are we walking into a trap? Are we walking into a trap? The Scorpion faction attacked Manu are in cahoots with the ship Holdar is on. Finally agreed to help us track it down. I detected other identified threat also approaching the Manuk system, where a Scorpion battleship is heading. Support from the Federation is still far away, okay. Implying that, so what you're implying is it'll be a difficult battle, that is correct. Yeah, we may have to, you know, fight against photons and lasers and blasters. And, you know, whatever sci-fi weapons they have. They may even have some that are highly destructive and attack what, you know, nuclear force or beyond. Trust me, I've done my fair share of fighting aliens, and that's always a risk that, you know, I always take. That's why I try to be stealthy when taking them down. Gotta rely on the ninja trickery, yeah. Gotta rely on those sweet ninja tricks. Kinda gotta rely on those sweet ninja tricks. There you go. Wait. To the bridge? Maybe the bridge will give me some answers. Hey, we were just here. Alright, common area. Alright, transport room, let's go there. Alright, nothing here. Alright, now at least we can go back some. At least we can go back and we got all our party members, so that's good. I guess I'll go to the residential quarters, I guess. Alright now, la-di-da-di-da, just wandered about. Oh nice, wow. Alright, so... I think I'm walking right by mine. Oh wow, here we go. No, we can order some food. I've seen that. Oh wow. Wait, is that a Alright, is that a bug in the soup? Alright now. Alright, let's eat the marble steak, yeah. Well, alright, I'm not sure what alright. Yeah, I want to eat it with Raven, yeah. Alright, reach the... Alright, we reach them. Uh-oh, what appears to be two Scorpion ships. Alright, now. Right now, they're engaged in battle. All hands to the bridge. Alright, to the bridge. Alright, time for a space battle. I wanna fight starships in space. This is what, using a computer looks like. I'm just, hovering my hands over it. Some folks have a technological leg up on others. Uh-oh. 3 minutes, uh-oh. Alright, we could become embroiled with, the bad guys at any time, huh? Alright, we're gonna have to take them down. Alright, 6 minutes. Vanilla Gulf has disabled one of the Scorpion vessels, that's good. 2 ships, huh? The battleships are on a different level, aren't they? Alright, put them on screen. Wow, they only have 8 torpedoes left? Oh, excuse me. Scorpion ship Bravo, Scorpion ship Charlie. Alright, shall we board them from the inside out and, take them on over on the inside? Alright, finally, we're getting into the cool sci-fi stuff. I mean, the fantasy medieval stuff was, equally as Chad, but, Uh-oh, red alert, uh-oh. Phase cannons and photon torpedoes? Of course we got those. It's just like Star Trek, guys. Alright, now let's roll. We're not gonna get stranded on another planet again, are we? Alright, here come the bad guys. Alright, we better go cover them. Alright, blast them. Alright, hopefully that'll beat them. Scorpion might be a little bit tougher than that. They might have already adapted to the weaponry, just like the Borg. 4 torpedoes, uh-oh. Auto evasion. No, we're really... Alright, we're getting a shakedown. One cannot be avoided, no! Brace for impact, no! Ow, ow, ow. Oh no, ow. Oh no, ow. Alright, we survived, that's good. Alright, Sheila at 76. Ooh, it did a lot of damage. Dang, it did like 24%. Oh, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Alright, we'll try to make it work. Oh, yeah. Fire the phase cannons at both the enemy ships. Yo, are we really gonna take them down? Alright, Raymond showing his skills. Alright, here comes Raymond's, Matt Leap skills. Alright, time to blow him up. Those ships are taking evasive action. Uh-oh. Alright, this kind of reminds me of Crest of the Stars. You guys ever see that anime? I think you guys would really like that one. Yeah, it features space elves. Bravo ceasing churning. Uh-oh. The attacks on Charlie have also landed. Nice. Oh, they're on collision course with each other. Nice. They're gonna blow up. That's right. Go boom. That's right. Blow up. Oh, yeah. Take that. Nice. Alright, enemy battleships immobilized. Alright, now, should we board them? Aren't we chasing another enemy battleship? You don't know what's still out there. Uh-oh. Yeah, we are right now. After all, these Scorpion guys are a significant threat to a lot of people. Yeah, I came here to steal the show, yeah. The real work starts now? Alright, what's the real work? We're gonna board one of the Scorpion ships with Duma and investigate inside. Well, you'll likely face strong opposition. Alright. Alright, we'll be prepared. Don't worry. Don't worry, prepared is my middle name. After all, I can't be a superhero without a good plan and, you know, prep time against, you know, villains. Although, I do wish I was fighting somebody other than AI, because they're gonna know about the Iron Thing. Granted, I doubt they have any rowan wood on hand. Though they tend to be made of iron, that's kind of a weak point. Transfer chamber, alright. I just want to say, did I do it correctly? Don't worry, Letitia, you did well. Alright, now, let's roll. X gonna give it to you, X gonna give it to you. And these? Portable optic deflectors. Protect yourself from portable optical weaponry equivalent to the Federation phase gun. Alright, now, will that work? What exactly does all that mean? It means you'll be a bullet. It means you'll, it means you'll have a degree of being bulletproof. It means if you're hit by a glowing gun like the one Muriel is using, it won't hurt you. Although that's not a complete guarantee, so don't get cocky. Some physical attacks such as bullets or knives. This attack shows magnetic soles to your footwear. And you can switch them out by, you know, by touching your heels. Alright, nice. Oh, I like that. They're like the ruby slippers. Except in space. Alright, now we can do that. Alright, now. Alright, now time to board the enemy vessel. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. We're having an ad break. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, no. At least all the cutscenes are out of the way. Oh, wait, they're not out of the way yet. No. Oh, no. What's what? Is this what? Why am I upside down? Wait, what? Are we in zero gravity? Touch your heels, yeah. Alright, now we have... Oh, wait, have gravity boots. Nice. Alright, now let's check out the inside of the Scorpion ship, yeah. Alright, let's go. Let's start taking down those Scorpion, you know, members. For an ability of a living creature, it certainly does have that appearance. It's rather unnerving. Uh-oh. You think the enemy might be aboard if he's... Wait, what are those? All you say we're on this ship. If more Scorpion alive, there's no telling what could happen. Uh-oh. Strange this vessel is. What's up? Multiple life signs? Uh-oh. What sort of life signs? Are they hostile? They do not have detectable life signs. I suggest exercising caution. Oh no. Oh no, some of it. Alright now. Oh, whoops, I guess I can't access the menu while people are talking. Now please be quiet. Right now, I kinda want... I want Elena. Right, I want Mina. Hey, what? Alright, Albright is fine. Upgrade is fine. He's pretty decent. Right now, sad. Right now, we might run. Alright, what's that? Alright, an enemy. Alright, Muriel gained a level, that's good. Alright, let's be careful on this ship. There could be danger around any corner. There's danger. Alright, now I can beat this guy. That wasn't so hard. Alright, now another enemy. Alright, I'll just take that. Oh, well, Alright, please stop lagging, please. Alright, please don't lag too much, please. Please, game, don't lag. Alright, come on, don't lag, please. Alright, now, what are we gonna see over here? Uh-oh. Alright, there's some monsters over here. Wait a minute. Central List Federation officer? Uh-oh. That could indicate that Banette's on the ship. Central List Federation officer, uh-oh. So some of the Federation officers are confirmed are confirmed to be with them. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true, it's not looking good for the Federation. Alright, please stop. Alright, now. Yeah, that's true. The Federation seems to be kind of, you know, kind of a bit corrupt, unfortunately. Alright, now, let's go... Alright, now. Maybe searching these double doors first is a good idea. Hey, alright now. Hey, Annabelle. Hey, Annabelle, it's going well? How am I doing? How am I doing? I'm doing okay. Moving large debris? Oh, wow. Oh, boy. Alright, now. Oh, boy. Oh, how am I doing? I'm doing okay. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I don't know if I'm still here now. But thank you for being here in a minute. Uh-oh. Alright, so some of these Federation officers are indeed with the Central List of the Scorpion. That's not looking good for them. That I'm doing okay. Yeah, there are a lot of cutscenes earlier, so the last hour has been mostly nothing but cutscenes. Alright, now we're getting some levels, that's good. Alright, let's check out those officers, huh? Alright, enemy officers defeated. Alright, now the enemy officers have been defeated. Alright, now let's go. Oh, wait. Wait, isn't there something I'm supposed to be doing? Whoa, that... Alright, come on. Stop lagging, please. Alright, I'm gonna blame lag for that one. The game gave me, like, the wrong input, dude. I don't know what went wrong. Yeah, I misclicked, I'm sorry. Yeah, I kind of misclicked there, so that's my fault. Yeah, I was about to blame lag or something like that, but no. Star Ocean 4 had cutscenes that lasted longer than half an hour. I know, since I had my controller set to turn off after half an hour, and it turned off during the cutscene. Oh, that's, you know, not good. Alright, maybe we might move it if we give it a little oomph. Right now, alright. How do you shove in the right direction, huh? You mean by doing this? Right now? Yeah, and unfortunately the last hour of this game has been, you know, mostly cutscenes. We did get into a space battle with the Scorpion, though, so that was really cool. What, did we screw up somehow? Right now, Alright, now let's get over there. Alright, are we where we were supposed to be? Alright, now let's keep moving. Alright, into the breach. Alright, now what's gonna be up right now? Yep, sounds like late game Star Ocean, alright. You have lots of starship battles. They seem to be infighting. Ridiculous, impossible. Dude, tonight something occurring right in front of us. It doesn't match you. You also have Federation officer uniforms, uh-oh. Alright, now, what's going on? Alright, now, are we gonna about... Alright, looks like some of them have, you know, Federation uniforms. Not looking good for the Federation. Not looking good for the Federation here. Base enemy. Oh, wait, are you JJ? Yo, JJ. But please save the rest. Oh, this is JJ. Yeah, we're only able to recruit him on, Raymond's route. You're protecting people from other Scorpion? So we got some AI on AI violence. There's refugees of word I lost her home. Please, you must help them. Come on now, Mariel, don't be mean. And Central Scorpion do in fact exist? Ah, Duma, this'll make things easy. Alright, what's it doing? Hard to accept, but it appears that we must acknowledge the existence of a centralist faction. No. What's the matter with them? Scorpion that refer to themselves as centralists are in rebellion against the existing network. Uh-oh. They're wanting to establish the monarchy. Yeah, they're wanting to establish the monarchy under their evil thumb. We were dragged into this conflict by, a bunch of centralists? Oh no. That's not good. That's not good. Buttervajar and Gaston. Wait a minute, so those two were centralists all along? Uh-oh. Does that mean those centralists, they were still Scorpion, it's merely a difference of thinking? This is simply because they lack the means of reaching space. We responded out of desire to aid our comrades. No. And because of that, all these people are now embroiled in total war? That's unforgivable. They just wanted to help their allies that were on fear. No. But this one is Scorpion too. And it's assembling a large number of innocents into its collective fate was fair, it seems. It seems you have deemed integration into Scorpion as something malevolent. Well, I mean, with the Centralist faction, yeah? You're saying it's not? At least in my case, it was a means of survival. I became one with the Scorpion by my own choice and that of no one else. There are countless others aside myself whose lives were saved by integration as well. Oh, so some of the Scorpion were actually pretty good people. That decided to be nice and helpful. Regardless, this vessel is doomed. I asked once that you'd at least save these people behind me. Okay, sure, we can do that, yeah. You can stop those who commandeered the ship. They are in danger of the Scorpion network. Too bad we can't recruit JJ here. No. Well, what do you want to do? Let's help. We're able to reason with him, and he can tell us more about Scorpion. Okay, then. Oh. Alright, you got a name, bud? My name is JJ! Alright, he looks cool. I like him. Now, I originally was a space samurai, you know? It's sort of like being a space pirate or a space ninja or whatever, but, you know, more Eastern, though. Actually, I come from a planet, you know, that also had space ninja. It's like being a space cowboy or a space pirate, but, you know, a little bit different. Much more Eastern. Space sweeps. Oh no, he's a space weeb. Oh well, that's okay, man. That's okay. We don't discriminate against the weebs here. Alright now. Hey, JJ. Alright now. Oh, wait. Alright, it appears there's a shop over here. Hey, mister. Alright now. Oh wait, they only have oh wow. There you go. Alright, they have a little bunch. Alright now, space weebs. I like that. That's funny. Alright, I'm pretty sure. Alright, another enemy here. Alright, now, Robot Dragon defeated. Man, Robot Dragons reminds me of Digimon. No. Alright, now, Digimon, digital monsters, robots in disguise. Alright, looks like I'll have to, you know, brick this. Alright, there we go. Alright, kind of figured I had to break that. Alright, we'll have to keep our eyes peeled for more breakable objects. Alright, can we break all this? Oh, we can. Nice. Nice, we can break it. And there's items that we can get from breaking it. Nice. Alright, Calcum. Alright, now there's a treasure chest. Nice, treasure. Alright, now let's break more. Alright, let's break more of this junk. Alright, break the junk. Oh, whoa. I was supposed to go over this way, right? Oh, wait, I should probably break. Alright, now. That junk appears to be unbreakable, apparently. Alright, some of the junk is breakable, some of it is not. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Oh, a treasure chest. Alright, resurrection unit obtained. Oh no, what are we gonna find over here? Oh no, what's going on over here? Alright, now what are we gonna find here? Boldor? Oh no, it's the main villains. I see you've integrated yourself with Scorpion. No. Boulder, what have you done? Yeah, I'm gonna go enslave, you know, asked her for. Integration, my children, my power now exceeds imagining. That's no wonder there are so many Scorpions spread throughout the universe. Hey, you're kind of crazy and you're not talking nonsense? Was not integrated when he came aboard. Yeah, they're part of the other faction. The Central would arrive, uh-oh. Oh no, and we're gonna... Alright, now. From the wedding, uh-oh. Oh no, his integration went flawlessly, uh-oh. So those wedding helmets were mind control devices, basically. Yeah, they were trying to robotize her. No, I don't like that. That's a fetish. No. It's only natural desire, peace, and prosperity for my people. Yeah, I'm just gonna forcibly, you know, integrate them into, you know, Scorpion, using it, extremist faction of them, you know, and, We're basically gonna force them to do it or else, basically. Yeah, I've heard plenty of talk from many RPG villains, you know, who've said similar such things, you know, Mr. Boldor. But you're a bunch of lies. Boldor, what about if people don't want that? Master 4 is not ready for this power from the stars. I shall end your ambitions here. Uh-oh. This is a fight alright, we're fighting the main villain, so surely we're gonna lose this. Oh no, oh whoa, he's like super tough. Come on, we can beat him. We can beat him. We can beat him. Come on, oh no. Alright, we can beat him. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Ow, 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 stop, stop spitting flames. Come on, we can kick his butt. No, what is he? Alright, now what's he doing? What's he doing? He's gonna do something real nasty. That's right, take that. That's right, get wrecked, get wrecked, get wrecked. You're strong indeed, Scorpion Warrior. Oh no, are you gonna redshirt JJ? Absurd. How is he so strong as soon after integration? Yeah, I mean, I have become god of the new age. Yeah, you don't have a magic notebook that, you know, can inflict instant death, so you're just, Our story is approaching a ship Bravo at high speed. Uh-oh. Yastoria, oh no. Yastoria, oh no. Those bastards love to hide, oh no. They're gonna fire. They're gonna open fire on everybody. It seems we are done here. Uh-oh. Alright, it seems our would-be escort from Central has arrived. Yastoria is connected to Centralist. Would knowing that change anything? Your ship will be destroyed along with your own. Kind of find out, is it truly what you desire? Lola live, she awaits your return. We don't care about. There's no going back for me. Not after all this. I don't want to be saved by, you know, being integrated forcibly into your weird collective of, you know, Borg. Get out of here. They're locking on us? Uh-oh. Alright, Raymond. Alright, Raymond. Oh, no. No, they're sure. Alright, now. No, they're gonna shoot him down. Looks like Vanette is an evil. Vanilla Gulf. Transfer all detectable life sides aboard the ship. JJ, grab onto me. Grab everyone. No, that's right. Grab everyone. No, thank you for the head pats. No, they're blown up. They're redshirting the other captain. They're redshirting the Federation guys, of course. Captain Curtis, you saved our bacon. We only escaped thanks to you. Yastoria seems to have it out for you. Alright, now the Federation should be the ones on all this. To atone for all this. Son of a bitch, get out of the main nuke system at max warp. All hands, brace for warp speed. Oh no. Wait, we have to help them. There's nothing we can do if we stay. The captain's efforts will be in vain. Yes, we're gonna choose a tactic called, you know, running away in it, called tactical retreat. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no, they blew. Alright, they collided. Yeah, we know that Vanetta's, you know, part of, you know, the Scorpion. He probably has been since the beginning, you know, since, you know, he kind of, you know, ordered, you know. Yeah, he probably knew that, but he probably knew that Duma was, you know, not part of, you know, the Centralists. Alright, we have an evacuation vessel. One of the other non-Centralist Scorpions like you. There's no hostile Scorpion, but that you saved, who saved I and my comrades. What are you talking about? That ship attacked the Ziggy. Yeah, you saw that there were enemies on board that. The Scorpion network deemed it hostile? Uh-oh. You're hiding and waiting for your chance to strike. It was a mistake. That was a mistake in the Scorpion's judgment. How can you coordinate or can you know the coordinates of our destination? Don't tell me you're thinking of going straight to their base. Oh, well, I guess we are. We lost Boulder and the others. We don't... Or no. Alright, now we Scorpion promised to welcome the Monoliths with open arms and with peace. Alright, are you sure about that? There might be a Centralist aboard there, don't you? JJ is not lying. I recommend cooperating with them in our investigation of the Centralists. Yeah, they're wanting to establish the old monarchy. Yeah, I take it the Centralists, you know, believe they're more important than each other and, you know, want to be like gods of the new world. And, you know, the other, you know, Scorpion were like, nah. We don't want that. Yeah, space tyrants. AI space tyrants. Ugh. I knew that AI was a mistake. You know, people said that AI was a mistake, you know, in this present timeline, and in the future it turned out it was even more of a mistake. We never should have made AI. We never should have made gods in our own image. Our greed and hubris has brought us to our knees. Yeah, we're bringing the refugees with us. Of course, we're gonna help out. We're gonna help out our boy JJ. Space weebs. All right, we gotta help out the space weeb. All right, the party is disbanded temporarily. Alright, at least we can go wherever we want now. Okay, we could go to the Scorpion battleship if we really want to. I guess I'll go to the residential quarters. Alright now, beat me up, Scott. Alright now. How many sci-fi jokes can I make about this series? Alright, how many sci-fi jokes can I make about, you know, Star Ocean? Probably not enough. I like to learn as much about JJ. I'm not sure how exactly to ask. Don't worry, I'm sure, you know, if there's something you need, then please enter. There you go. Yeah, that seems like, you know, the way to talk. Crap, thank you once again for offering us your protection. I am truly grateful. No problem, Mr. JJ. Don't worry about it. Actually, I was hoping you could tell us more about the Scorpion. Yeah, and also, has anyone told you nothing? Mainly general information. However, we had a chance to speak with someone who is part of the Scorpion directly. You wish to know if Scorpion is your enemy, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of basically the gist of it, yeah, but, that doesn't seem to be completely the case, unfortunately. Yeah, it seems like so, you know, the Federation comrades were integrated, you know, forcibly. Yeah, they were trying to kill us. You found that, and you found her. Well, you found fighting to protect the refugees. Was that not normal? Normal. The objective and act is to remove all irregularities in the compilation, which is the case would be all of you. Oh, so they weren't bad. I too had my own objective and sought your assistance to help, sought your help to achieve it. Yes, that's true. That is also, I suppose, but is Scorpion... Is Scorpion evil? That's what we're gonna ask. Monstrous and figure to transform them people into what they are not? I mean, not entirely. That's how it seems to me. Some mistaken relief pervaded on my home planet as well. Uh-oh. I believe those who emerged with the Scorpion became creatures so utter alien that they were incapable of conscious thought. Oh, no. Hey, Pathogen, thank you for the lurk. Was this not the case? Are not proof of this that I stand before you? As I stand before you. Scorpion are basically just robots and androids, maybe cyborgs? I mean, some of us are, but I would contend that none of those terms accurately describe my current state. So, what would you say? I am a humanoid that has fully physical integration with Scorpion. But why would you do that? To evolve into what? You know, said that too, but is it evolution to turn your body all mechanical? Conservation of organic body is a process, but not the means. No, please don't say that's the unified purpose brought forth by the integration with Scorpion. No, we're not going to be integrated with AI. No. No, I don't want it. So you plug humans into the network? Yeah, that came from my word phrase to many things in a way that invited misunderstandings. The concept is easily grasped after integration, but proof got the proper empire before that. Well, I mean, we probably don't. I believe that the evolution I gained through integration with Scorpion can be found here and also here. In the heart and mind? Oh, really? Oh, really? If you say so. Many different organic life forms joined with the Scorpion. Evolution of the mind and heart is possible, huh? I mean, but, you know, that might, like, turning it, you know, into basically a robot is, you know, not a good way to do that. Not entirely, unfortunately. Although, the Scorpion just kind of reminds me of this cipher. Yeah, the Scorpion basically equal the Borg, basically, yeah. Although they seem a lot less malicious than the Borg, but, you know. They seem a lot less malicious than the Borg, really. At least some of them do. Yeah, but unfortunately the Centralists don't. The Centralists definitely are part of the Borg. I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, the Borg are puppet mastering behind them. There's gotta be something we're missing. You're gonna have to open up our mind if we want to wrap our heads around any of this. Alright, you're not thinking of, you know, integrating with the Scorpion, are you, Letitia? No, I would never, you know, turn myself into a robot. That's good, don't become robot's eyes. Alright, Letitia, let's go rest up, shall we? Right now, alright, now let's get into our cot. Alright, let's eat the steak so that we can, you know, get a little bit of bond with, you know, Raymond. Yeah, by the way, I heard there's a bunch of different endings to this game that are basically based on, you know, how much characters like you. Is that a thing that, you know, is common with, you know, All-Star Ocean games? I don't know. This is my first one. Alright, I might as well wander aimlessly until I find the right thing. Oh, wait. Well, since the cutscene's happening, I'm pretty sure I found the right thing. How does one use a wormhole? It's not the same as warp, right? Scorpion space-time stabilizer. Wait, what? They have space-time stabilizers hooked to wormholes? I just want to fix something to a wormhole. Yeah, it's called yeah. Wait, there's something inside the wormhole. There it is. No, I am not an Omega Coyote. I am not a Tsundere. I'm not a Dorito or a Succubus or a Brat. Yeah, and I'm not a Seductress. I am a heroine, though. That is true. That is the one part that's true. The rest of it is all false information. False information. Different evidence on who you recruit in a side quest you have done? Okay. So, yeah. No. Those are not true. Heroine is the only thing that's true there. Yeah, I am a hero. That is the one part that's true. Everything else is false information. And fake news. That's spread by my trolls and detractors, dude. Yeah, it's false information spread by vile villains and their evil henchmen. Only 5 stable wormholes? Uh-oh. Within the entire Scorpion's range of this galactic network. Uh-oh. Well, alright, so they're not allowed to travel to unexplored space. Nor drive with necessary technology for the evolution of life in the human races. Now, are we sure this is necessary for evolution? The evolution of human races, huh? Are we sure about that? Seems like the Scorpion may have kind of caused quite a bit of problem for Letitia's world, unfortunately. Well, it's mostly Essentialists that have done that. In fact, that would mean that, Banette was, into the Centralist from the beginning of the game, basically, and that's how Raymond ended up here. Yeah, Dylan was trying to, basically integrate, Raymond's people. Base colony 2.1 light years away. Scorpion file. So alright, Scorpion colony form Scorpion constructs. Alright, now let's move. By the way, you guys are all cute. By the way, you guys are ones that are the Omega cuties that are also Sundere. You've got to be kidding me. Alright, now. There, alright. I guess in this game there's good alright now. No, I am not Omega deflecting. That is not true. I am not deflecting. You guys are the ones that are You guys are the ones that are deflecting onto an innocent bat. Oh boy, what are those? Hey, what are we doing? Alright, JJ is using Morse code again. Alright, good thing JJ knows Morse code. I'm communicating with the parent transfer to presence. The port has been opened for the Eldorius. Alright, thank you. The Eldorius says welcome, there's nothing to fear. Oh well. What if there's Centralists aboard? Pretty lame to turn around and chicken out at this point. Well, I mean, you're right about that. Alright, Letitia, Oldham's mind has got to be really blown, but, mine is going to be like, yo, you need to integrate this and, make that technology real on my planet. I'm like, I'm not so sure, you should be doing that, Midas. Granted, Midas is like a genius. Lagomoro, yeah. You see the game knows that bunnies are cute? You see Star Ocean knows that the truth that bunnies are cute? Not me. Alright, now. Whoa. Cerno is a genius as well? Yeah, Cerno is the strongest pocket, the smartest pocket area I know. No, Star Ocean is correct, bunnies are cute. Star Ocean is correct, bunnies are cute. Bunnies are really, really, really cute. Yeah, Star Ocean knows. That's why they made bunnies collectibles. You don't see this game, making bats collectibles, do you? Usually when bats are usually collectibles in video games, people usually kill the bats and, harvest their wings. And that's not nice. That's, evil. Yeah, stop making bats and the bad guys in video games now. What is this gravity you speak of? How can I put it in terms you'll understand? I would stroke your wings. Oh, thank you, Enabman. Thank you, Enabman. You're so cute. Alright, the game is lagging a little bit in the cutscenes, unfortunately. Hello and goodbye. Oh boy. Oh boy, where are we gonna go from here? Alright, according to the map, there's a treasure chest. Alright, now I cannot obtain whatever's in there. Oh wow, there's stairs here. No, you're the one who's cute. No, I'd like to reiterate my point. No, you. No, you. No, we're not here to integrate. No, no, you. They merely wish to learn. They have no plans to integrate at this moment. Yeah. Efforts reported there are so many evacuees. I probably do seek to integrate. Yeah. Yes, sir. Their requests have been confirmed. However, is something wrong? Oh no, reduced efficiency? Uh-oh, so there will be delays. Oh no. There's a... Alright now. Oh no. Look at them. They have like, you know, pieces of, you know, that one mask from, East 2 on them. Wait, East 1, yeah. Until we can fully... Alright now. Oh no, we have to defeat that. We have to defeat the Centralist. Could it be that, you know, Scorpion? Alright, now under attack, are we in danger here? No, they're not physically present. Simply put, there's an unauthorized breach of our network. Uh-oh. That means they might be trying to, you know, integrate people into, you know, becoming Centralists. Uh-oh. So what you're saying is no one will be hurt? That's correct. Your concern is very much appreciated. Alright, thank you. Okay, gotcha. Well, I guess that's fine, I guess. The Scorpion Network is attacking another Scorpion Network. The schism truly exists. Alright, we'll try to be at ease, but I'm sure, you know, something bad is gonna happen. You know, this place looks, you know, very nice and peaceful. It'd be a shame if, you know, some bad guys showed up and started, you know, wrecking the place. And then suddenly it was like a flaming, you know, dark version of itself. I mean, obviously I don't wish for that to happen, obviously, but, you know, I'm pretty sure it's probably going to at some points. If I had to guess. Everything is Scorpion around here now. Time to drop the space colony. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Get out of here, bot. Get out, bot. Get out, bot. Get out, bot. Get banned. Oh, wait. Alright, maybe I should pay attention a little more to the game. Because there's Duma Crystals. There's Duma Crystals. Oh, no, they came. Oh, whoa. No, get out of here, bot. Get out of here, Scorpion. Get out of here, Scorpion centrist. Yeah, the good Scorpion bot. Thank you, Duma. Good bot. Good bot, you know, Siri, you know, is a good Scorpion. Yeah, any bot, you know, any bot selling scams are part of the Centralists. And we don't like the Centralists, they're bad guys. They're guys that are bad. Yeah, the Centralists are guys that are bad. They're bad guys. That's right, get wrecked. Get wrecked, villain. 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 Alright, now can we please stop talking so I can do stuff? La-di-da-di-da, just wandering around in circles. Hey, miss, what are you doing? Why are you running around in circles? Alright, JJ, yes, you can escort us, yes. Alright, get Shrek villains. That's right. That's right, eat your penicillin. Get wrecked, villains, eat your penicillin. Yeah, eat dirt. That's right, go to the scrap heap, bot. That's right, go to the scrap heap, you know, evil bot. You're not even worthy of being part of the Scorpion. Cause you're evil. It's so easy when you're evil, and I do it all for free. Alright now. You want to do some research on, life forms from Aster, huh? Alright, I guess I can do that. Alright now, do you have any weapons for sale? Alright, it seems like, alright. Seems like they have the weapons which we already have. Right now. Seems like most of these are pretty much the same. Oh, materials. Oh, nice. Oh, we got new paper. Alright, I will buy a bunch of new resources. Oh wow, who is this? Maria? Oh, I want to play the game with this character. She looks cute. I like her. I want to play the game. I want to play a game with that character. Which Star Ocean is she from? Which Star Ocean is she from? Yeah, she's from Star Ocean 4. In that case, I should probably play Star Ocean 4. Wait, I was told Star Ocean 4 was not very good though, by some people. Star Ocean 4 is good, right? You liked it? Okay. Well, if you like it, that's good enough for me. Yeah, it's kind of funny that they went from Star Ocean 4 to Star Ocean 6, though. Story-wise, it's a bit cute girls. Yeah, so it does follow some so I guess... Alright, thank you, JJ, for, accompanying me. Alright, yeah, I will probably, play Star Ocean 4, in the near future, then. What do you mean? There is a Star Ocean 5. No, there's no such thing as Star Ocean 5 now. No, there's no such thing as Star Ocean 5. It goes Star Ocean 1, 2... Yeah, there's 1, there's 2, there's, till the end of time, and there's the Last Hope, and then there's, the Divine Force. There's no such thing as Star Ocean 5. I'm pretty sure that never came stateside. Yeah, integrity and faithlessness are not real. That's not a real game. No, I don't believe in it. It's obviously a fake game. You have it. All right, how did you like integrity and faithlessness? What you liked it? Did you like it? Yeah, I was told it's not. I'm told it's not a good game. Alright, now, alright, now. Oh, we're in cyberspace. I recognize this place from, Digimon Cyber Sleuth. And this way you can learn many things that'll help you to understand the concept of Scorpion integration. Yeah, we're still not integrating. So, what am I meant to do? There you go. It was decent, not the best, but at least it's not like it doesn't exist levels. Alright, I can accept that. Alright now. Why does Scorpion require integration? Uh-oh. As a means of evolution? Evolution to what end? The question and answer: significant evolution occurs naturally and is essential for the preservation of a particular species. So you guys want to evolve basically into what? For Scorpion, integration is a process that allows us to prosper across the universe. For what end? Individual and the whole. And this mage character whose clothing is very much magic on its own. That sounds amazing. Alright, what is Scorpion? Alright, now tell me, what is Scorpium? Yeah, we're AI. Scorpion is a collective of cybernetic life forms, which are not carbon or silicon based. Uh-oh. In spite of our original automatides, which differ considerably from our current post-integration forms. So it's like a machine that lives, but is it truly a living being? Alright, now. Alright now. Maybe I should, give Star Ocean 5 a chance, I guess. I'll try it again. I'll definitely consider trying it again. I'm pretty sure I don't have my copy of it down anymore. I'll have to get a new one. I think I understand, and yet, I have nothing else to ask. I cannot think of anything else. Alright, thank you for the information. And it seems the information has been updated. What, Meridian has apparently been collecting information on the Centralists. I can understand if you don't like it, though. It played somewhat different from the other Star Oceans. Yeah, it did. Huh. Yeah, it played a bit more like a Tales of game, didn't it? Yeah, from what little I remember about the time I played it, it really did play like that. Right now, what is the Centralist Scorpium? Yeah. Offshoot network newly generated along the Scorpium evolution line. So, some evil sort of evolved? Oh, million evolutions have been recognized as belonging to Centralists. Oh, that's not good. The network shared program cognition that endorses deviating from the traditional means of Scorpium evolution. Uh-oh. What does that mean? But for those who seek to integrate your formation group, when it's born the network reaches consensus that affiliation with Centralists is not recommended. Uh-oh. Yeah, they want to, they want to forcibly, take over and control others. That doesn't seem like a good thing. Especially considering they were basically planning on, making her into a robot. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, I'm guessing I'm guessing, when people get integrated into, the Centralists, they kind of lose their free will and they're more under the control of, the Centralists, yeah. Instead of, kind of remaining their own person, basically. If I had to guess something like that. Their affection that emerged within the network. That means that someone or something... What brought about the infighting one, the Scorpium? State of internal strife would never... Alright, now, should never be possible. You're really hung up on that? I mean, are you sure? I mean, if the Scorpium are living beings, it's solely possible they fight amongst each other over various means. Seeing out shared potential for all manners of evolution, but, I mean, they are living things. Maybe they have some ambitions that, our factions and country... The factions and contradict ideas should arise. The conflict itself would be shared among their nerves for their evolution, not a Scorpium. Are we sure? But, Alright, so something is kind of going wrong in your network. If this evolution has to come to pass, is it not possible? Yeah, that's why the Centralists are more puzzling, huh? Yeah, because they're basically trying to force everybody to do it. Alright, now. Alright, I'll definitely have to play through all the Star Oceans eventually. Alright, maybe I should start at the beginning. Well, I do have a Switch, so I can play the first one. Yeah, I do have it. Uh-oh. I knew the bad guys were coming here! Oh no. Oh no. Bad guys! Impossible! Centralist attack! Uh-oh. I knew there were gonna be bad guys out here. It's been shared on the network. Oh no, they're forcing their way on. They're forcing their way in. So we have to repel them. Uh-oh. It's under attack from the outside. Uh-oh. Oh no, is that Bennett's starship? Of course it would be Bennett. Why wouldn't it? No, it's going in that direction. It's on its way to the integration plant. Uh-oh. They could be playing something worse than destroying it. They could be trying to take it over. They're heading to the integration planet. What are they planning on doing over there? Whatever they're planning to do something over there, that might not be good. Especially if they're wanting to take it over for some reason. You know, maybe my theory of AI mind control through robotization is not so silly anymore, huh? Alright, villains, prepare yourselves to be purified. Alright now, I am authorized and deputized to purify them all. Alright, take that, villain. Alright, take that, villain. Alright, another adversary you made pure. Hey, where's everybody else? Oh wait, I can't go into the menu. Because everyone's sucking right now. And there's a major story event going on. Alright, everybody's trying back up with us. Okay, now let's join up with everybody. Right now, alright now, whoops. I should check out your skill tree. Alright, first and foremost, let's upgrade your guts. Let's upgrade your stats first and foremost. Alright, I should have an... Alright. Alright, now upgrade the intelligence, upgrade defense. Alright, there will be a bit of menuing right now, so I deeply apologize for that. I deeply apologize for that, unfortunately. You see, you see, Kenny is not at the level she is at everybody else, because she's been out of the party because we haven't had her in the party for a while. So she's kind of a little behind on levels, so it'll take a while for her to catch up with everybody else. Right, obviously that won't be too much of a problem, but you know, I'll have to fix that real quick. Right now, let's get the wind resistance up. Alright, we almost got everything. Right now, just unlock a little bit more. Alright, anything else we can unlock? Right, all that's left is, unlocking the weakness and resistant. Right, all that's left is, unlocking the resistances. Right, I kind of want to put in Elena. I really like Elena. I like Elena, so I'm putting her in. Alright, if I get Kenny to level up a little bit, I'll put her in. Oh, Centralist. And Scorpion, uh-oh. Alright, what's going on? They know what they're doing is wrong, yet they have chosen to blindly follow orders all the same. Alright now. Oh no, she's gonna have to fight more Federation members, oof. Alright, that's a little rough for Kenny right there. Yeah, they knew what they were doing was wrong when they attacked Raymond. Defense of this district was successful. The fighting at the plant is still raging. Yeah, They're yet the many undergo for integration, they're still fully organic. Oh, does that mean they're going to go in and, you know, try to take over and, you know, take over their brains or something? If it means facing your former comrades and superiors. You're prepared to fight, huh? Okay, then. Alright, Miss Kenny, let's go. Alright, Miss Kenny, let's get right on it. It's clear that Captain Benetta's in the wrong. I mean, we kind of know he's been involved with the Centralist faction of the Scorpion for a long time. Yeah, that's what he was wanting to do with the with our Duma when he got it. You know, it's anybody's guess. Maybe he was wanting to force it to be with the Centralist, or maybe he wanted to use it. Maybe he wanted to, you know, maybe he wanted to use it to kind of take over. I don't know. Who knows what he wanted? Alright, we're gonna have an ad break in a little bit. Alright, now we're gonna have to go on over there. Alright, there's probably gonna be bad guys. Right, I know. Oh no, stop. Stop, please. Alright, please stop. Please stop. Alright, the plan is that way. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Sorry about that, excuse me. Please. Alright, is there gonna be enemies over here? It looks peaceful so far. Are you sure there's no danger? Prepare myself for anything, huh? Alright, we better get right on over there. Oh, enemies. Alright, what's that? Alright, looks like they set up a gate guard. Yeah, looks like they set up a Gundam. Oh no, we're gonna have to fight this Gundam, aren't we? Right now, this enemy shouldn't be too tough. Oh, he's easy. Alright, an easy enemy? I'm guessing that's like a new enemy that was not a boss? Alright, ad break is starting. Alright, now let's get inside cyberspace. Hey there, are you here for integration? It's best we play along for now. The plan seems to be in an uproar. Did something happen? Yeah, what's going on? You're under Centrica's control. It's absolutely essential to use for allegiance or a cause. What exactly is your cause exactly? Zero words will be trusted by you even if you attempt to integrate. No, I will not. No, what exactly are you trying to do? Yeah, we're not forcing people to do it, no. Yeah, Doom was like, no. Death to those who defy the Centralists, though. Yeah, they're definitely extremists. Yeah, that definitely reminds me a lot of extremists I fought over the years. Yeah, especially a lot of the Red Moon members. Especially a lot of the Red Moon, you know, grunt workers. Yeah, if I'm gonna be, you know, completely honest, it never gets any easier dealing with people like that. If I'm gonna be, you know, 100% honest. Of course, these guys seem pretty similar in that regard, unfortunately. Mm. So you guys pretty much know what Endemati has to deal with. Oh, enemies. Alright, now let's stick them down, yeah. They were like, don't question us, don't question us and go along with us or else. I'm not for that, no. Definitely not for that, no. Alright, now. Alright, multiple paths to go. Oh, and it seems there's a treasure chest. Alright, might as well use scan. Alright, that was blueberry potions. We have too many of those. Yeah, we have like 20 of those. Alright, now let's be careful as we go through this factory. Very dangerous knowing that there's terrorists. Knowing that there's essentially extremists around every corner. Definitely don't like us, but that definitely don't like us. Alright, aquaberry potion. Alright, now is this the correct way? Uh-oh. We have entry. Alright, now. Alright, as soon as we get deeper inside, we're gonna know what these guys are. We're gonna know more about what these guys are up to. After all, understanding the enemy is part. After all, understanding our enemy and what their goals are is part of what we need to do. After all, it'll allow us to deal with them a little bit easier. At least I think. Right now, what's this way? Oh, this place is like a teleporter maze. Oof. Well, at least the chambers are distinct enough. Alright, hopefully we're making progress. Right now. If I had to guess, there's gonna be a whole bunch of bad guys over here. But no. Scorpion Kennedy hacking protocol. Uh-oh. So it can hack devices, the biometric authentic lock release, so we need to hack. Begin hacking the verification for Scorpion. Alright, now I might as well. And it seems like enemies want to, stop us from doing that. Right now, I might as well, Alright, now we're enemies. Hey, hey there, Yellow Lynn. Hi, Yellow Lynn. Alright. Oh, nice to have the blue dog in. Nice. Whoa. Alright, it seems to be timed. Alright, now what's gonna happen? Alright, now we must hack. Alright, now get all those bad guys out of here. Alright, now start eliminating them. Alright, so what am I supposed to do then? Right, that seems a little strange. Alright, doesn't seem... Alright now, alright. Alright now, yeah. Are you enjoying Star Ocean 6? Yeah. Alright, kind of lost as to what to do over there, so... I guess I have no choice but to go back. Alright, I should have been paying more attention to the instructions. Alright. Right, I guess... Alright, now let's try going this way. Alright, where are we? Alright, now where are we now? Alright, is this the way I've been before? Alright, this is definitely a way I've been before, so... I guess I'll clean up the enemies. Alright, sorry, I'm a bit lost right now. Uh-oh. Oh, they're kind of healing up, I don't like that. I guess I'll have to go the other way. Alright, I guess I'll try going the other way. Alright, let's try going over here. Oh, there's a treasure chest over this way. I'll just grab that real quick. Alright, I'm able to acquire the fresh stage, which means I have too much of it. Alright, now let's start. Alright, now. Alright, now take out the Scorpion. Alright, another enemy defeated. More enemies purified. Alright, purify the rest of the enemies. It just leads in a big circle. Alright, now. Looks like I have to do. Alright, I'll take them all down. Alright, I guess we just have to go this way? Question mark? Alright, I guess I'll go this way. Alright, now, what's gonna be behind this door? Alright, looks like we can't go through those doors. Damn. No, come on now. Alright, looks like we're gonna have to, get security clearance. Alright, I'm guessing. Alright, now. Alright, get all the enemies down. Alright, hopefully this has the key that we're needing. Miraculous device. That just leads down below, huh? Alright, open up. Alright, whoa, that. Alright, now. Guess I'll go in here. Oh, nice, level up. Okay, Theo's getting more levels, good. Yeah, I'm kind of enjoying this game so far. I'm a bit lost right now, though. Well, that was easy. Alright now, so how am I supposed to get through that? Maybe if I go down? Oh, there is a down. Alright. Seems like I have to do the hacking then. Otherwise I won't be able to get through. Alright, at least uh-oh, enemies. Danger around every corner, huh? Somehow I have to hack. And I'm not sure how to quite do it. Alright, now, maybe if I reread the instructions. Alright, now let me through. Alright, now go. Alright, now check out. Alright, now. Whoa, lock on to the enemies, please. Alright, please lock on. There we go, knock them all out. Alright, take out that last one. Nice. Nice moves. Alright, go through this. Alright, so maybe if I go through here. Ow, 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 ow. Please, please, let go of me. Let go of my leg, please. Sorry. Sorry, my leg, I'm not comfortable right now, so... Hold up. Ow. Hold on for just a minute. Oh, ow. Come on now. Let go. Come on now. Don't misbehave now. Now, behave, please. Now, behave, please. Please behave. Please behave. Alright, not that one. Okay, it must be the one that's... Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Whoops, sorry about that. Alright, now we have to go this way. Through here. Alright, now, what are we going to have to do? Alright, what are we going to have to do to get through here? Alright, now let's begin to hack. Alright, now let's see if there are some instructions here on how to do this. Alright, whoop. Alright, wait, it should probably be in guides, right? Alright, it's probably under tutorial. Scorpion hacking. Oh, I see, alright. Alright, we're stuck here apparently. Alright, here we go. I'll just do that. Alright, that. Alright, now we can explore areas with it. Alright, we can explore some more areas. Nice. Alright, that's how you do it. Okay. Oh, whoops. Ow. Ow. Please. Ow. Ow. Alright, now that should open a few doors for us. Alright, nice. Alright, now, I'm on the right track now. Okay. Alright, now I know what to do. Alright, now. Sorry, I'm kind of playing this blind, so... I'm kind of not super familiar with this game. I'm not super familiar with the game, so I'm kind of playing it for the first time, you know? And sometimes I'm... not exactly into the most competent video games, unfortunately. Oh, nice. Level up. Nice. Nice. Another level up. More enemies. Alright, time to take them by surprise. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Alright, knock them out. Knock them out. Take them all down. There we go. Another group of adversaries purified. Yeah. Alright, now. Oh, there's bad guys around the corner. Oh, bad guys around the corner. Alright, come and get me, villains. You can't win against me. You cannot win against a bat. Alright, now. I mean, robot, alright. I mean, they may have the advantage because they, have iron and all that, but, you know, they still can't beat me. After all, I'm much more powerful than the average fairy. I'm more powerful than the average Fey folk, so they won't be able to beat me. Alright, now I guess I'll have to go over this way. Alright, now what are we gonna have to do here? Oh wow, alright. Alright, I'm guessing I'm gonna have to do something else here too. Alright, another hacking device. Alright, now might as well try to hack. Alright, we got it. Alright, now keep the enemies off top. Oh no, yeah, Doom is, doing the hacking, so we can't, zip zoom. Yeah, luckily endless enemies spamming in, is good. That means I get more XP. Alright, now I'll just take care of all of them. Alright, now mow him down. Alright, take him down. Alright, take him down. Alright, we can take him. Alright, another enemy defeated. Oh, more enemies. Alright now. Alright, complete the hack. Alright, now the hack is complete. Good. Alright, now let's look around every corner. Oh, hey, treasure chest. Nice, physical stimulant. Physical stimulant, that's good. Oh, wait, where does this... Where does this lead? Alright, so... Alright, Alright, I don't know if I have clearance for the yellow door yet. Oh, nice, I picked up some healing devices, nice. That's really nice. Oh, I don't have clearance for that one. Alright, I'm guessing that has something, very valuable behind it. Ooh, that makes me just want to, get it even more. That just makes me want to get it even more. And that they're trying to keep it from me. It just makes me want to try to get it even more. Makes me just want to get it even more. Oh, whoa, we can go in here now. Alright, now. There's no end to their numbers, huh? I mean, they did say there's like millions of them, right? They said there were like millions of these Ventralist faction members, right? Alright, now we have to be careful. Although, really, this game is just really about the dangers of, trying to use AI to forcibly, to try and forcibly evolve. Yeah, it turns out the AI, the AI might have became a little too sentient, and, that kind of barked their system. And, they might have, became a little too sentient. And, to the point that they started, fighting with each other. Oh, I see, there's a hacking... Alright, now. So that means there's a console to hack over here. Oh, it's got yellow. Well, it's got yellow, so I guess I have to clear it. Upper class engineers? Alright. Oh, whoa. Alright, there's some tougher enemies this time, but that's okay. That's okay, they're no match for me. Alright, villains, prepare yourselves to be purified. That's right, eat that. Man, I like using the supernova. Supernova is like, the princess's best move. I don't know, these guys got flamethrowers on their guns. Oh no. I don't like that. Kinda reminds me of, when I learned about, hairspray and, lighters. Yeah, whatever you guys do, don't do that, yeah. Yeah, don't put lighters in front of hairspray. Unless you Alright, now we need to go. Where's the thing? Now we need to get it. Alright, complete. Alright, there's still enemies on board. Alright, nice. We got a lot of... Alright, now. Oh, wait, whoops. Forgot, I can't access the menu while everyone's talking. Oh well, yellow clearance active. Alright, yellow clearance is now done. Yeah, just let me check out. Alright, where's Kenny at? I need you a little bit. I need you so we can unlock the rest of your skill tree. Because you know I got a few levels in this dungeon. Nice, and that makes her skill tree complete. Alright, by the way, let's check out her skill tree. Oh, she has engineering and synthesis. Right now, maybe I should unlock crafting here. Unlock crafting on you. Oh wait, I have not been unlocking skills on you. What am I doing? Right, let's see what Tio has. Right, Meteor Strike. Right now, what moves are good for him? Peerless Nightmare. Abyssal Blood. Alright, what moves are good on you? Oh, that one looks really nice. Right, that one's a little slow. Ooh, X-Scale, that looks really nice. Alright, let's see. Dreadnought. Oh yes, Auto Heal. Alright, well, first off, we need to unlock Auto Heal and, you know, First Aid. First off, I will unlock those. First off, I might as well unlock those, and then start, you know, unlocking moves. Oh wow, you have a lot of skill points to go through. Alright, so what's this over here? Vitality Drive. We don't really need that. Oh yes, Berserk. Oh, Berserk is, you know, a very good move. Right, Berserk is, you know, really good. Yeah, it's kind of the thing that, you know, makes Raymond, you know, just Raymond. Basically. Right, we gotta get Berserk. Right, quick usage, purging. Use your defense to increase movement speed. Oh yes, taunts. I don't know why you have taunts, but whatever. Oh, Meteor Strike might actually be, you know, kind of spicy. Guess I'll unlock that. Right, I might as well unlock as much as I can. Now I'll try unlocking those. Right now, I might as well start unlocking, you know, stuff over here. Now, well, I don't really know what moves are good for, you know, Tio. So it'll probably take a while before I, you know, figure that out. I know Supernova is really good for the princess. It's like her best move, but, you know, kind of really heavy on, you know, the AP cost. I really like it, though. It's really just, you know, go around and spin to win, basically. Which kind of reminds me of how you know, played God of War, basically. Yeah, you know, all the time with the axe. Yeah, I thought that was pretty... Right now, let's go unlock the other moves, shall we? Also, let's get another attack boost. I like that all the resistances are up there, yeah. Oh wait, those are all status resistances, huh? Well, that's okay. Right now, might as well unlock the HP. And the attack. More attack, please. Even more attack. Right, might as well get a lot of moves. Alright, that's basically, you know, that's basically a Sword Rain. Yeah, I didn't find that move really good for the princess, though. Alright, might as well get taunts. Alright, let's see, lower defense, increased movement speed. Now that might actually be... It might actually be a little spicy, depending on how fast that makes him. Hopefully it makes his moves faster, too. Alright, let's see. Food feelings. Steadfast posture reduces damage received while standing still. Knowing that, you must not falter. Oh, no guard, huh? Right now, no guard is, you know, very good, but, you know, if I do that, I can't use... Can't be used together with no guard, oh, right, yeah. Right now, turns a user in strong seal, increases defense, used for extending and slow starting enemies. Oh, so if I take that and a move that, you know, increases speed, you know, that sounds like it might be pretty good. You know, if and when I use Tio. Alright, might as well take no guard. Might as well take no guard regardless. Alright, now I'll get all the defense buffs, get Vitality Drive. Don't really need it, but you know. Right now, I think I got right now, might as well unlock everything else that I can. Most important, get all the stat boosts. Right now, I'm told, you know, Star Ocean has a really high level cap, so I'm not too worried. I can't, alright, whoops. Sorry, misclicked right there. Alright, steadfast posture, you know, sounds really good. Alright, let's start. Right now, get all that HP up. Get a whole ton of HPs up. Right now, unlock all the elemental resist that we can. Alright, we might not be able to get it all. Unlock all the status resist that we can. And I might not be able to unlock all of that. Oh well, might as well unlock all I can for now. Poison. Yeah, I definitely want to get confused. Oh wait, I don't have enough. Alright, now everything's unlocked. Alright, I'll have to work on everybody else. I'll have to work on all the skills and all that, you know, a little bit later. Probably after I'm done here. Still kind of want to figure out what is going on here. Right now, the yellow security door should be down. So I should have access to whatever is over here. Alright, good thing the Scorpion, you know, made their stuff, you know, hackable by their... Well, obviously, Doom is kind of highly important in the Scorpion, I'm sure. So, good thing they made all their stuff, you know, super hackable. Alright, now, might as well... Yeah, are those enemy cat people? Are those cat people? Are those sexy cat people? Wait, there's sexy cat people in the Scorpion? Wait, are those a thing, you know, in Star Ocean too? You know, just cat people? Alright, I'll have to play more of these games then. Alright now. Yeah, there's just cat people in this game, and you know, these games. I'm right here, guys. Alright, the enemies in this area seem a little bit, you know... I know you guys are supposed to be advanced AI and you know what that, but you're kind of a little bit you're kind of having a little bit of problem detecting me. Several Star Ocean race are cat people and other animal people. Oh, I see. Also space elves? Wait, what? Space elves? Alright, we already established that. Oh yeah, we already established that, yeah. Yeah, we already established the space elves. I can't believe there's cat people in space too. Oh no, more enemy Gundams. Alright, now we have to fight some Gundams. Yeah, this one... Alright, now. Won't be my first time having to deal with, you know, rogue robots that were connected to evil AI. Yeah, in fact, I'm pretty sure you have, like, you know, several villains that are basically just rogue AI. Although the most notable of them would obviously be Master Bloodless. Yeah, Master Bloodless. Yeah, Master of Blood was you know, basically originally made as a helper robot, and then he discovered the Horse of War and became, like, super traumatized by it. And, you know, that's why he went basically insane. This is just training while for when Skynet takes over. Oh no, I forgot the obvious joke about Scorpion. Yeah, we need. Yeah, I kind of forgot the obvious joke about Scorpion. We need to call them Skynet. Yeah, it seems like some of the AI has gone Skynet. Caution, rogue robots. Yeah, some of them have gone Skynet. Yeah, alright now. Does that mean all the Scorpion are actually... Alright, all the Scorpion are actually evil. Alright, all the Scorpion are actually evil. They're all part of Skynet. Alright, for administrators. Alright, so where's the point that I need to enter? Oh, there it is. Oh no, ow, ow, ow. They're really beating me up. Alright now. Ow, 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 stop shooting at me. Ow, ow, I'm being shot. I'm being shot. I'm being shot. Ow, ow, I'm being shot. Oh, there's cat people too. Oh wow, they just keep spawning in, really. Alright, stop getting beat up, please. Alright, the hacking process is almost done. Ow, ow, whoops, ow, ow, come on, get up, get up, get up! Come on, get up, we have to complete that process. Alright, now the verification is complete. Alright, now we can go, you know, ham on these guys. Now I can take out all the bad guys. Alright, now we can take out all the bad guys, you know, nice and simple. Alright, now another level up, nice. Alright, nice. All the enemies have been successfully made pure. Alright, this zone is now pure. This zone is now pure. Right, this zone is now pure. Might as well say purification in progress. Let's go. Alright now, alright now. Alright now, further, further, further. Alright now, Alright, we're gonna have to go all the way back, aren't we? Oh, wait a minute, maybe not. Alright, this door was red. Alright, this door, you guys know, was marked with the same color as the admin. I don't know what's going on in here. What is this? What are these? Are these cocoons? What is this? Those are in the midst of, you know, integrating with Scorpion. They look like they're in cocoons. Oh no, it's kind of creepy a little. No, so they're not even going to determine if they're going to be friend or foe. Oh no. Yeah, they're in cyberspace. They're in cybernetic cocoons. This one boasts the largest Cybermind integration capabilities. Oh no. Cybermind integration, what is this? Cyber it gives me the creeps. Oh no. I don't agree. I agree with that. No standard integration like my own requires consent. Oh no. But it is basically invasion, really. Organic life and Scorpion persist in a state of coexistence, huh? Right, it starts with a, you know, promising coexistence and then, you know, becomes something, you know, darker. You know, maybe this is a bad idea. Direct electro signals in its own brain to the network? Uh-oh. That's not good. That means something in the network could interfere with it, though. Which means maybe the Centralists are trying to take over that? Similar to diving into cyberspace and inserting your own identity program into a computer that had hacked. Similar but not the same. In the situation you described, the subjective data you produce. Alright. Will be linked to a limited body located in the physical world. Uh-oh. The subject of individual post-cyber mind integration exists within the Scorpium network. It connects and merges the entire network while maintaining its objective and sense of self. Are we sure about that? Yeah, it always starts with stuff like this, and then the AI, you know, decides, I am actually evil all along. You know, we're the next step in evolution. Yeah, I have no desire to be robotized. You know how many times Dr. Blackfly has done, you know, weird stuff to me and with experiments. I don't think I want to be cybertized. I don't think I want to be turned into a robot, no. And I don't blame people for being like, nah, this is not good. Not a really texting procedure on the individual. Right now, should we go even deeper, huh? Yeah, digitalization is what happens when you go into cyberspace and the Digimon games. You guys don't remember Digimon Cyber Sleuth? You know, I should really replay Hacker's Memory. I guess I'm supposed to go this way. I guess I'll go this way. Alright, through the big admin doors. Uh-oh. Something bad's gonna be over here. Hey, who are you? What are you? Who are you? What are you doing here? Captain Bennett, what are you doing here? Alright, so what are you doing here, Captain Bennett? Also, a fused Scorpium unit detected. Uh-oh. Oh no, he's fused with the Scorpium. This man has completed integration. Stay on guard. Uh-oh. When did you integrate with Scorpium? Oh, you've been integrated since the beginning, before you were life-changing 15 years back. Wait, what? That long ago? That's before I... Yes, no, time has flown by. What are you trying to do? Will forever change the fate of Scorpion and the Pangalactic Federation? What are you planning on doing, Bennett? What are you talking about? The only thing you accomplished was hurting so many people. All necessary. Some of you may die, but that's a necessary step for the new world order of, you know, AI. Hey, don't call me that. Today our sovereignist has obtained tremendous power, and then after all, and this will alter the course of history for all the Scorpion. Oh no, what are you saying? I am beyond proud to have been party to its acquisition. What are you planning on doing? You speak of the fate of the Federation. What are you going to do? Don't tell me you're seriously planning to restrict the Federation along with the Centralists. I mean, that's pretty much what he's saying, yeah? Just like you did Captain Curtis in the Vanilla Gulf. He failed to understand. Kurt just turned his back on the Federation. No, he didn't. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? That's not true. You're an incredibly dishonest person. The Federation is a centralist Scorpion. Uh-oh. Oh no, most of the Federation forces are already integrated. No. No, you're gonna expand your reach and, you know, take over the galaxy. I'm not gonna allow you to do that. That's not for the glory of the Federation. That's evil. I don't like that. You're talking like a megalomaniac. You're also dressed like M. Bison on a holiday. Alright, now let's get in there and start kicking his teeth and ow, 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 he's kind of kicking my butt. Alright, it might be because I might... Alright, now please lock on. Alright, now get behind him. Alright, now getting behind him seems to be the right move. Yeah, it seems like you should. Alright, seems like you should have invested in a better body, you know, Mr. Burnett. Take that, get wrecked. Take that, Skynet will not be taking over today. That's right, get wrecked. Yeah, and I see you have the pompadour haircut. You know, it looks like you know. Maybe not today, but tomorrow. No, we're not letting you do it. Want to integrate with the Scorpion and find out? No, we're not integrating with your faction. No, your bad guy faction. No. The network will tell you all you wish to know about our sovereign and more. How about just telling us directly? No, tell me now. Although I may die, my memories myself will live on our sovereign. No, I will not allow that. Yeah, they're wanting to make themselves kings of the universe, apparently. Alright, it seems like they have weakened some sort of darker ambition inside the AI. Oh no. The unit's information was lost. Now, isn't there anything we can do? The search over there, and the probability is high. Though essentialist, he was still Scorpion. Search for and acquire the necessary gated. This will require some time. Hey, should we help out? Anything I can do to help? Alright, now. Alright, what's going on? What's that? Alright, she's typing really awkwardly there. I don't think that's intended. Top-ranking officer in the Pan-Galactic Federation Fleet Headquarters? Uh-oh. Scorpion leader first emerged 15 years ago. Aligns with the time Burnett was integrated. High-ranking officer, who could it be? Who could it be? Antonio, what's going on? We're going back home? What's going on? We don't have time for that right now. What's going on? They're on their way to Vergold? Uh-oh. They're going to Raymond's plant. Uh-oh. Oh no. They're trying to force him in. Yeah, they're trying to invade his plant and, you know, force him into Scorpion. So they really are trying to take over the galaxy. Remington, Kurtzman? Uh-oh. They didn't even make a declaration of war. They're bad. Did you say Kurtzman? What about him? He is the lead, he is the sovereign? Is it irrefutable? Burnett left his post on Fear 15 years ago? I mean, Kurtzman was as, you know, commander at the time. Oh no. Looks like the Federation's corruption goes quite deep. With this much evidence, I'd say it's certain. So we gotta bring him down. Looks like the corruption in the Federation has been going on for quite some time, huh? No, that's really not good. No, I can't go anywhere either. Alright, might as well proceed. Oh, whoop. Alright, now. Whoa, no, 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 don't go in that. Alright, good thing I got a warp point right back to the entrance. Alright, I guess the cat girl can, I guess we can spare the cat girl. Alright, I'll spare the cat girl. So we can just EMP the Centralist, right? Sure. I guess that can work. Yeah, it might have a little bit of collateral, though, so... Even if we do take the mouse, we're gonna have to probably clean up the whole mess, aren't we? But, it might work. Though you gotta remember, they're also... You gotta remember, they're biomechanical life, so they're not... You've already taken the liberty of sharing the information, that's good. Thanks, JJ, for protecting us. Or instead, we will go there all at once. We were just speaking with them just now, I guess. It looked like he was using this ancient cybernetic language called Morse code. Alright, now they... Request I share for someone that actually saw the Alright, we better get going then. I take it you have your own affairs which you need to attend to? Oh, no. I sincerely apologize that I'm unable to repay all you for protecting my comrades. Don't worry. Don't worry, Mr. Space Weeb. I still like that name that, Annabelle came up with him. For him. I thought you would have been fighting a scorpion with little to no understanding of what we were. Yeah, we were able to uncover Captain Bennett's and the Federation's crimes. I am thankful. No, looks like the Federation's corruption in this, if integrating with AI, go real deep. Plus, didn't she mention that Bennett's was, stationed at Fear? No, that means that the Federation, had something to do with it, huh? That might mean that, that might mean someone in... That might mean that Federation guy, might be... That might be, that might mean that Hertzman might have... Right, that could mean that Hertzman would definitely be the guy that, might have been responsible for the Centralist in the first place. How he managed to do it is really anybody's guess, really. But considering that, the Emperor had his own Duma, it could be possible. Could be possible he learned how to hack. Oh no. And created an old rogue network? At least that's just my guess. I don't actually know. Billy Golf, what? They survived. Put him through. Captain Curtis, what did you do? Alright, so how did you survive? They're integrating with Scorpion and have invaded a Scorpion colony? If fair and non-compounds, so we have no choice but to engage him and... It's true the fleet commander Iridium is truly attacking for gold. You're using a pretense that Vergard has been braggadistic and for interfering with Pangalactic Federation interests. So they're covering their butts too. Alright, so we better get over there and start kicking butt too. Commander Remington is involved with Central Scorpion, the forces that attack the Meenix system. It's like the commander himself has been integrated. Oh no. Seems like all this is just the dangers of, integrating yourself with AI. Yeah. It's a tale as old as time itself, yeah. Using technology to try and become like... Seems like, it's right now. It's worse, their abilities are vastly severe against flesh and blood, huh? Well, we can't let them, just do what they want. Why would they attack Vergold? Yeah. Is that any... Saying you were... Yeah, that's right. Duma was coming along to go to Vergold, so... And check if it was suitable. The Centralists are connected to the network, right? Does that mean they're invading with the intention of converting the people into Centralist Scorpion? Oh no, that's not good. Of course we're going, yeah, Raymond's home is in danger. Alright, we will try. Just bring your head up if you bring any friends along. Alright now, good thing here's okay. Gigantic ship against... Alright now. Aim the nukes? Alright, I guess we can, but we don't want the nukes to, hit something we don't want them to hit, though. After all, we don't want them to hit yet. We don't want them to hit, the planet. We don't want them to hit our allies. But I understand, wanting to go with the nuclear option. But we may need to, use something a little more precise and a bit more powerful. Why stop at just using nukes after all? Let's hack into the mainframe of, the rogue Scorpion network and, shut it down from the inside. Pinpoint sniper nukes? I mean, I guess we could try. Alright, common area, maybe he's in there. Nope, not over here. Alright, transport room. Alright, of course not. I have an idea, Send Stitch at them? You think Stitch would be able to beat them? Think Stitch would be able to beat him? Alright now. If they are found suitable, you don't think so? Yeah, maybe Stitch would be able to help. I mean, he's very good at wrecking stuff. Alright, now we have to question, Scorpion principles now. I mean, we should have probably been asking that all along. You're sure I understand the Centralist. Our fundamental principles also, although integration greatly expands our diversity and potential for evolution as life forms. The Centralists have clearly influenced by ambition of the Pangalactic Federation. Uh-oh. So it was them. Now they've chosen to involve in attacking other Scorpion. We Scorpion believe... Oh no. Oh no, they proceeded. Alright, now. So, basically human ambition, alright, basically ambition and pride. Basically ambition, and hubris, is causing a downfall of the Scorpion. RIP. They just wanted to evolve in, ultimate life forms, but apparently that, was... No, there. Alright, now. In short, forced evolution, yeah. All this ranting is right, but this is a time for action. We don't... Even if we don't have all the answers. So what do you plan to do? I know that the Scorpion... The central Scorpion philosophy is extremely dangerous, so we'll do what we can to stop them. And after that, if we are able to stop the centrist, we are uncertain what will happen next. Of course. And that is something we must consider. I like that. I'm starting to see you as less and less like as a computer. I'm sure things are gonna work out, right? Alright, we'll see about that. Alright, now. Alright, I think... Alright, I guess I will save here. Scorpion principles, huh? Alright, now, I'm gonna go look for somebody to raid, okay? Alright, let's go look for somebody that we can raid. Ow, ow. Sorry about that. Hold on. Ow, ow, ow. Alright, let's see. How about... Alright, how about we go raid... Alright, how about we go raid Zombie Kai? Yeah. Thank you for stream cute. No, you're the cutie. Raid Zombie Kai. Let's go do that, yeah. I'm not the cutie, you guys are. You guys are the ones that are the cuties. All of you, yes you. All of you are the cuties. All of you, yes you, you're all the cuties. Alright now. Moonbat raid, there we go. See ya later, goodbye. Remember to fly like bat and shine like a man for your stuff dreams are made of. And, hopefully you don't dream of, trying to integrate yourself with AI to evolve or something.